A new all-inclusive park will be opening soon in Anna, Illinois. The park is a place where limitations are forgotten and differences are celebrated. Megan Smith is live in Anna with some guests to share more on the park and its meaning.
Yes, good morning. So I have with me for this morning, we have Elenore Ashby, Amber Detering that are with Hadley's Haven that we're speaking about, and then of course Dori Bigler, Anna City Administrator. So earlier we kind of gave you a little bit of a preview of the park and what you can expect. So now let's hear from some of the big founders and organizers that have really put in the time and effort to get this park up and running. So Elenore, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on behind us and what put in the time and the effort to get this park up and running?
So this is Hadley's Haven Playground at Anna City Park. Hadley's Haven was founded after my daughter, Hadley Chase Ashby, passed away in 2017. The thoughts that went into it were, I walked out of the hospital and I said, her journey cannot end. And so I said, how can I continue being her mom and providing for her? And I can only provide her legacy. So what we decided to do was to do a playground, and because Hadley had many disabilities, and I wanted to show that children with disabilities can play right along with normal developing peers. And so I said, how better a way through play? So what we did is Amber and I got together after speaking a couple different times about what we could do, and then we decided. Amber actually came up with Hadley's Haven. We kind of brainstormed, and she goes, how about just Hadley's Haven? And all I wanted was Hadley's name in it. And since June of 2018, we have been working diligently every year, raising the funds through just wonderful, wonderful donations from our community, from neighboring communities, and from our city.
That's awesome. Well, we're very excited to see, it expanded, because now we talked about a year ago, especially with Dori, about the grant that was awarded for you guys. Now, can you tell me a little bit about the process and the time that went into fundraising, and then also just the city's part of being involved?
Well, Hadley's Haven did an excellent job of raising a lot of money, and then we wrote a grant with OSLAD, and we were awarded that, and then Senator Fowler also gave us a grant. So the city's coming in with $500,000 in grant funds, and then Hadley's Haven funds, and then the city is contributing the remainder to make this happen.
Wonderful. Now, this is week 1 of construction, right? So we have a couple more weeks to go until it's fully up and running. Now, Amber, tell me, what is your hopes with this park being built and how it's going to impact the community?
I think that the park is going to provide a place to play just for everyone, and I cannot wait for my son to get a chance to come and play here and swing on the swings. That was one of the big things when we first came out here, and when we first got to talking about this, was that my son is in a wheelchair and wasn't able to swing on the swings with his peers and his friends. And so getting an opportunity for him to get out here and play along with all of the other kids, he's not limited on this playground, so he can do everything on this playground that any other child can do. And I think that it's not just for him, but for grandparents that are wanting to bring their children that may have a little bit of limitation in their ability and mobility, other kids that have some challenges to get around. I think it's going to be a wonderful impact that all kids that come out here and use this playground are going to be able to play and enjoy it.
Yeah, well, awesome. Now, final date, when are we expecting to see this park up and running and seeing kids out here, families? When is going to be kind of the grand opening? Do we have an estimated time by chance?
Well, we're hoping that the playground is done in the next 4 to 6 weeks, depending on weather. This is fall, so we don't know what the weather will be doing. And then we're still planning on the grand opening. We're trying to decide if it's going to be too chilly this winter once the playground is completed. So we might have that grand opening in the spring, but it's still up in the air.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you, lovely ladies, so much for coming out and meeting with me this morning. I do appreciate it. Well, that's your update on Hadley's Haven here in Anna, Illinois. For now, I'm going to toss things back to the studio.